Guys, Friday. Welcome to a small step forward for the Constitution and for people like us that believe that the Constitution is the law of the land. And congratulations to England. Obama was dealt a couple of fuck yous today, and I am so happy to tell you about them if you haven't already heard, which I'm sure you have. England is now going to be getting out of the European Union, which means the one world order was dealt a blow today. And I believe that there's going to be a lot more that are going to follow suit on that. And the Supreme Court deadlock, so it ends Obama's bullshit. Come on in, illegals. And the penis puffer stood up there and looked like he was gonna cry because the people that pick the vegetables and fold your sheets at the hotel are gonna have to go home. They should have never been here anyway. You want to come here? Like our forefathers did, and learn our way and learn our country, as opposed to being some radical douche nozzle waving the Mexican flag, spitting on America? Get out. Get the fuck out. That's all I have to say to you. What are we looking at today? We are looking at the Devil's Britches, a red India IPA. This is another one from Jim. This is from Highland Brewing Company out of North Carolina. And this one was 6%, and as I predicted yesterday, I did not read any of the shit on the bottle. And the bottle cap looks something like that. As long as it, see it's I see the camera is focusing on her. Smart camera. Screw the bottle. Let's see, what should we use? I'm going to use the Enterprise that I got from Aller357, who evidently someone has hacked his account and just puts up gaming videos. Whoa, we got a missile going off here. That's 2 in a row. Someone must be shaking the little refrigerator. I watched that. That was like slow motion. Where's Shelby when you need her? Probably doing what Shelby does best. That would be someplace taking a nap. Oh well, Shelby, you lose. Which is just as well. I'd rather you didn't lick it right off of the floor. Okay, well, it's a red IPA, so it's, it's dark. What? Smells like an IPA. A little tropical. I mean, it's not like one of those where you go, wow, that's like one of the best smelling ones I've ever smelled. And I'm going to make an attempt to get this uploaded before Blog Radio, which my special guest is going to be my old friend Miguel M. Gonza 29, crazy bastard. I'm so pissed off though. I hope he still has them. Son of a bitch took down like most of his videos, and some of them I'm gonna be really pissed off because I'm gonna be asking him about this tonight. One of the ones that he was he had like some board, and he was like trying to throw a knife to get it to stick in it to pick. It was like some kind of a random pick generator that he had created, and he could not get the knife to stick, and he was getting more and more pissed off. But he did do an unboxing last night where he supposedly it was a package that had something to do with me, and we used to have this old gag. I sent him a monkey once. If you see the video, you saw the monkey. Hang on, it might be something important. No, it's Travis. Not important at all. Oh, he wants to be able to call into the show, and the other one was Christopher along with company. Put this up. Okay. There you go. Cheers, guys. It's a Friday. You know, it's kind of like I've said and alluded to with everything going on. According to the polls, England wasn't going to do that. And according to the polls, Donald Trump isn't going to sweep. I personally think polls are bullshit, and personally, if someone called me, I'd probably tell them how great Hillary is. I'd throw in some sarcasm in there about those 4 people in Benghazi deserve to die, you know, that kind of thing, and the fact that the Soviets probably have a lot of our secrets now because she couldn't follow protocol, and she's a habitual liar. And I personally think that you know, we're better off not knowing the truth, so she should probably lie. But I think there's a lot of pissed off people. I think there's a lot of pissed off people. I mean, hell, even some of the shit Bernie Sanders was saying was like, especially like with the immigration thing. I mean, who would have thunk it? But seriously, if you want to do something for our economy, you want to let a bunch of illegals come in here and take our jobs? I mean, how many people do you know that have given up? I mean, you know, according to the unemployment figures, Obama, yeah, those numbers are bullshit, so cheers, guys. Let's just move on to the comments. Number 1, congratulations went to DubGlock23. Number 2 is Multi-Gunman, then DubGlock, how's everyone doing today? I see nobody responded back to it, so DubGlock, I'll respond back to you. My day was okay. I was a lot happier when the sun moved to their side of the house because our little project house, putting a pretty nice fireplace down in the basement, and it's slightly below grade where it pops out, so have one of those snorkels. So I spent the day configuring all that, because part of the lower half of the house is getting like maybe the first 2 feet is getting stuccoed, and then it's going to be sided, and there's a transition and blah blah blah. So I spent most of the day outside. So the weather was beautiful. This is the house where we built a pond, and I put a couple of my koi in it, and I haven't seen them yet since the beginning part of the... I haven't seen them this week at all, because we've only been back to this job for the last couple of days. So DubGlock, I had a beautiful day of getting some stuff done outside. Then, Salty Shellback, Sloppy Thirds. See, I'm 1, 2. I guess you were third. Okay, well, good job, Salty. Multi-Gunman, it's time to switch to whiskey. Is that you or me? Something I've been wanting to try is on Sam's birthday, Christine said a family tradition was if someone turned 21 that it was a round of shots for everybody, and we went with some barreled aged Jameson. Ugh, it was really good. It was really smooth. And I don't know if because it was happy hour or what the hell happened. We were at Outback, which is not really one of my favorite places, but Samantha knew that her grandmother was going to be there and knew that it was quieter than her favorite place, which is Texas Roadhouse. Because Texas Roadhouse is annoyingly loud. I mean, almost to the point where I bet you they lose business because of that. Not the food, but... So we're at Outback, and, we get shots for Sam and her boyfriend Corey, and me and Christine. My mom wasn't there yet. She might have. And my sister, little refrigerator, JD. And I don't know if because it was happy hour or exactly what had happened there, but I don't even have anything down here that's even comparable. Oh, forgot to check. It's going to be a little warm now. But yeah, it's been out long enough now where we got 50 degrees. I saw it in a comment somewhere, and I don't know how I missed it, but somebody, was it JD or was it the Real Cobra Burnout or whoever, I'm sorry, asked about how long this battery, which is a 12-volt lithium ion, runs the laser. I have not charged it since I did the initial charge, if that answers your question. I have no idea how long it goes. But that light is 336 degrees. Those ones are, seems how 3/4 of it no longer works, but that's okay. We got Chuck on that. Yeah, let me check. 83 degrees on the left one, or the right one, and both her tits are the same temperature. In case you were wondering. Okay, moving on the comments. Bulwark 1911, you guys understand the unemployment percentage isn't really 4.9% because didn't I? That's funny. Bulwark. That's because the stat only counts the people who are actually getting unemployment money. Once your benefits run out and you stop counting you, the actual unemployment percentage is anywhere from 24 to 40% depending on where you live. The reason the government gives out the imaginary... Wow, this is an essay well beyond Chuck's. But I said if you left a comment that I would read it. The reason it gives out the imaginary number stat of 5% is because the people know the truth. They'd burn Hillary at the stake for NAFTA deal and TPP. She wants to enter when she's president. All the jobs left with NAFTA and Clinton signed it. There are people out there who still think the actual unemployment rate is only 5%. Friends don't let friends get their news from CNN. I know. Well, that's what I just said. It's bullshit. The actual number is ridiculous. And if those people that their unemployment ran out and just can't find any work at all, the other direction is that they are massively underemployed. Like someone who got let go that was a rocket scientist and now is selling Slurpees at a 7-Eleven, if those exist anymore, because there is no 7-Elevens around here. 504 Dirt Dart, 9th. Or, actually it's not even 9th, it's like 9th Street. Hefty 67, I was taking a shit and still beat Ed. And there's rebuttals, but we'll skip them. Brad, 17th on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday was pretty good. Weather was nice. Did a little grilling. took some hamburger, mixed in bacon and cheddar for a bunch. I thought Thursday, Samantha is usually off, and her boyfriend usually come over and have dinner, so I bought enough shit for everybody. But Samantha got some new furniture for her new place and decided to stay home and play homemaker. So I had some with pepper jack cheese and jalapeno slices in it. It was awesome. The real Cobra Burnout, which I have to admit, the one and only thing I did before seeking out some adequate visual aids, was watch the latest video from the fake Cobra Burnout, which was more of that, with kind of a tribute to the England, if you know what I mean. The real Cobra Burnout. First Cobra to post, nice bayonet. If the AK did have a bayonet launcher, it might get interested in you might get interested in the AK. Well, we probably come up with something. 504 Dirt Dart, Shelby, help me. Oh, you're speaking for Shelby? Yeah, probably. She doesn't. You know what, Daxie? Guys that know me going all the way back to Dax, my first Jack Russell, she'd love to be held. If you sat on the couch, she wanted to be in your lap. Shelby, she wants to touch you, but she doesn't actually want to sit on you. Like if me and Christine are on the couch, Shelby arranges it so that she can like touch, both of us. Ed, 9th, I was watching and forgot to place myself. Ed, great review. Bayonet looks good. Close match. It does. It's slick. I mean, technically, if I just want to leave the bayonet on there, the Tapco 4-prong noisemaker is aligned exactly how it would be if the bayonet wasn't on there. I mean, if you wanted to take the bayonet off, you'd have to screw the muzzle device off. I mean, the other thing is I had considered, of course, then you'd have to recoat it and shit, but I could probably have some whiz-bang like John Huber, put it in a CNC machine and actually turn the flash hider down. Like I said, Steve, Mule Team, he's sent me some links to a few, but I just like the way that one looks, It looks like something that belongs on an AK instead of an AR. And again, the real Cobra Burnout, you forget who you're about to hear say this. How long have I been into firearms? How long have I been on YouTube? How many opportunities over the years with the shoots have people handed me AKs? And I've had no desire, none. But somehow the stars all aligned. Yeah, I know, real Cobra Burnout. 18 minutes and 24 seconds. This is what we all came for. Asshole. Get your dick out of that. The looks, the way it shoots, the color, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I can honestly say I look forward to shooting this. Between now and September, I'm sure Chuck will come through like always. Excuse me. I need more ammo. So, yeah, from a distance. What is the obsession though with the original design? Here's the finished grip that that I got from Travis for it. So if I wanted, all matching furniture, but I keep it, for whatever, but I still want to enjoy shooting it. And this grip is just, of course, doesn't really surprise me. because I just love their grips. But yeah, from a distance, it looks like it's the right color. Like I said, up close, it has just a little bit more of a brownish look to it than it does this. But I don't know. I'm almost thinking about leaving. No, I don't want to leave it on there all the time. I mean, look at how evil this gun has become. I mean, right now, this every time this goes up, I'm sure it just shows up on some watch list. Yeah, the real Cobra Burnout. I hate to say too much because then Steve just sits there with a big fucking shit-eating grin on his face. Told you so. What do I got left in here? I got a Hogue grip. Yeah, hate it when you make that mistake. That Hogue grip, but I have didn't get one with the thumb swell. I really like that look. But I don't know. The real Cobra Burnout, if your stars all align and you get your hands on a really good one, maybe for you it needs to be a super modded out tactical one as opposed to more of the vintage look. And again, I as it stands right now, not because financially, I mean, I could, it's just money, man. It's just a credit card. I could put it on a credit card. I could get a vintage scope for it. Or I was thinking, me and Ed were talking about, taking the mount. That's what she said. That I have. And getting, say, another primary arms 1-6 power in the 30 cal bullet drop, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Tardisius, now I really need a beer. Sits right here. Should have it where it can be seen, but Tardisius, one of my most prized things in the man cave from 2011. Go get a beer. I'll wait. Okay, that's cool. Smile money. What we were not supposed to mention is it sounds like yoga, like the bear. Oh, yogi. No, wait. I think that has to do with mats and stretching and tight pants. Damn, does anyone remember? I do not want to accidentally suggest that Eric do that activity with Christine. I mean, maybe I'd fit in with the whole gas release. She says that at the end when everybody has their calming and their peace and they relax, that someone lets it fly all the time. Probably Chris. JD, Sweet 16. William Glockgeist, I'm here and it's really sloppy. Joey Cuz, 1-2 nights in a row before I go to bed. It's like being a teen all over again. Or wow, 2 nights in a row. Oh, the early videos. Yes, oh yes. Joey Cuz. Moving on, JD. I googled tropical fruit sex. Clicked on images. 4th result, Doc Johnson pussy liquor. Flavored oral sex gel, tropical fruit. I gotta be honest, I might buy some. Stripey McCatpuss. I only tune in now and then for Shelby. Oh, look, it's M. Gonza 29. My hollow point. Were you feeling? Oh, wait, there's got to be more somewhere up here from you. Tandem cross target. Joey Cuz. New York thinking. The bayonet is spring-loaded, so when you pull the trigger, it flies off and stabs the person, and then mysteriously retracts itself back to the lug on the rifle. Yeah, that's probably about right. Mr. Bullet Points. Shelby drinking the beer reminds me when I was a kid and had a distant uncle who used to let his monkey get drunk. That might be pretty entertaining. See if Chuck can hook you up with a monkey. See, that would be the one time that the bastard would actually send something. So no, I'm not going to ask for a monkey. My grandmother on my father's side of the family tried to buy a monkey as a pet for me when I guess I was something like 2 years old, and my mom said absolutely not, which is probably a smart thing. Lost prop nuts yoga. I don't think so. McLean 5179, I feel like you were really pushing Shelby to do something she didn't want to do. No means no, sir. I know. But we practice our safe word, and I didn't hear her say it. McLean 5179, you should have gotten Shelby drunk before you tried to get her to kiss you. It works with Jim. Stephen Bush, yeah, go to yoga class. I'd like to see you try downward doggy style. Oh, if that would be a goal. JD, Eric is all about the downward facing dog. Okay. Bite the pillow, bitch. The fake Cobra Burnout, a yoga time. And last, but definitely not least, Ray Edwards with You Sir Are Correct. It is all about control. And the thing is how gullible the liberals are. A liberal is so much like a puppet on a string. They just gobble up the bullshit from our government, don't they? Let's quickly talk about this so you guys can get out of here. I mean, I got a couple of goodies, especially after mentioning Ray, because I was like cleaning some shit and I was thinking, knives are cool. The Devil's Britches Red India Pale Ale from Highland Brewing. It just sort of, it's not real overwhelming for a red IPA. It has those kind of roasted characteristics to it. It's not really overdone on that whole commercialized, Jay from Elite Ammunition bitching about IPAs. It's not really the overdone version of that, but it's kind of off. It has this like kind of like this aftertaste to it that it's not like that whole sewage or chemical or where you question it, the kind of metallic thing where you just like, ew. But I don't know. I'm gonna give this a 5 on the E scale, which all things considered, Jim is really on 30 minutes. That's perfect. 30 minutes for the E scale thing. Jim is really picked up his game over some of the shit that he has sent. Keep this. Okay. See you guys tomorrow. Anybody hanging around? I know I've reviewed this, but it's kind of like a bonus round. Oh, speaking of bonus rounds, because my boys over at the Keyport are now starting to bring in 6 Point. Anybody seen this? Puff? New York Half-Ass Prepper? Because if you can't get it, just talk to Daddy and I'll hook your ass up for, bring the things the other direction. Yeah, let's just look at this tomorrow. Just because I picked it up, it's 9.8%, and what it is a double IPA, I believe. 100 IBUs, an unfiltered ale is what they're calling it. This, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it said somewhere on here. Dry hops. I'm not gonna lie, it was a 4-pack, and I think there's one more. These are really good, but we'll talk about this tomorrow. We're putting Jim on hold, but I'm getting ready for the blog radio, and need to get that shit going. I know I have looked at the Zealander before, and I highly doubt that it's much different than it was before. But let's just check to see what I think of this latest version. Like I said, this is something that's been available, so it's not like the 2016 version or anything like that. But I was yeah, it's kind of how I remember it. It's got a really strong, like, natural, like, herbal grass, and I'm not talking about like the lawn, not the shit you're. Well, a little bit like the stuff you. Actually, kind of does smell like resin. But I was kind of like organizing a few things. What's the date? I am. Soon, I'm going to have a special guest right here. So a really important guy, especially in the. If I'm a gun/beer guy, he's a beer/gun guy. But I was doing a little, cleaning because I want the place to, chuck. But I was doing a little cleaning and I was running across a few things, and I'm not exactly sure. Speaking of the last comment, being Ray in control, Ray gave me a knife when at the last ebomeys, because if you forget to mention Christine, she gets a little irate and then, well, I'm just not going to participate because it's like they're all here for you. Yeah, right. They're all here for your damn lasagna. But Ray left me this, and this is like it's like a piece of leaf spring that someone like made into a knife. Elk Ridge is the. Let me just do this. That's why I put the thing over here. So whenever I'm not looking directly at you, I'm looking directly at you, or in this case, her. But like the backbone on this thing is a full 1/4 of an inch of solid steel. I'm pretty sure that, well, I know it runs all the way to the end. This thing, if you had to, you could gnaw your way through the bumper of a 57 Chevy. It wasn't really sharp at first, but now it's like right there. It's not for some reason it's not like shaving the hair, but it's taking the skin off under the hair. So maybe that's overly sharp, kind of like being overly tired where you can't go to sleep. But I just wanted to, I don't know if I've ever actually, hey, I just noticed it color matches my watch today. I want to, this is, I mean, shit, you could just like whap someone right in the face with this without even cutting them and knock their ass out. This is just kind of badass. I mean, I've got a couple really cool fixed blades, but that one dude who says I'm a sellout. I've done a review of a couple fairly expensive knives, and that one 3-circled knives thing is cool as shit. I gave that to Jeremy pre-done death. There's a few that I'll never personally get rid of. The 2 that mean the most to me are the 2 that sit out here. As you guys know, the one from Mr. 45 Bullet. I wonder if that prick would get off his ass long enough to maybe do the blog radio show. I mean, he won't make any videos anymore. But we should talk to Bill. Bill is a very, very entertaining and honorable man. And that's why, he sent me this K-bar, and I keep this thing out. Ooh, wow. That I know will shave. Yeah. Never. I wonder if K-bars come out with a 911 version. And of course the other one was the one that Aaron made me. And I think I made this comment before, the one from 3 Circles, the sheath for that worked with this, which I think is amazing because I know for a fact, because he sent me the pictures as he was making this. He took a Sharpie and drew this on a piece of steel and then turned it into this. The only thing he did not personally do himself is the last step was the heat treating, and I think he had a place in Texas do it. And there isn't a spot on here that you can't shave with. But as far as knives go, this is not only is it absolutely, I see where it's sitting on the cue ball, it's actually cutting into it. But yeah, this one from Ray, you could it just kind of feels like you could like hack a hole in the side of a house with it. Okay, well, I don't want this to get too long because I want to be able to try to get this uploaded before blog radio tonight. So I hope you guys come on over, and yeah. Anybody want to do the blog radio show? Just let me know. John Solar likes it when I give him more than a week to do a promo. This one isn't entirely my fault. Sometimes. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're going to look at Puff tomorrow, and hopefully I'll talk to some of you guys tonight. Cheers, and we will see you tomorrow. And again, for some fluke reason, Obama, you see this? You fucking loser.